or as I call it, to go home to Serbia fund.
Is that an invite?
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Johnson, also Devin Vassell out there, and it's Wallace in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And on paper, at least, Richard, this game is a mismatch. But on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Now here's Wallace. And the pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. RJ at 6'5", Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev, not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need him.
Now here's Beverly. Harris looking it over. Harris draws the double. Down low. Melton, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Beverly against Wallace. We're about 1 minute into the first.
And with Melton out there, they've got someone who can contribute on both ends.
Yeah, he does a lot of little things for them. You get steals, assists, rebounds whenever he's on the floor. You'll see his influence all over the stat sheet, Greg.
Melton hits them both. And wants the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Now here's Wallace. 26 points for him last game against Washington.
And he was also went to town on the glass and posed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
Now Melton, after the missed 3 from Wallace. Pass to Beverly from the arc. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wallace against Melton. Here's Johnson. Good D by Embiid. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Goes up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Wallace looking for an opening. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Bamba is checked in for Embiid. Now Beverly, after the missed 3 from Wallace, shoots from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. In the corner, it's Oubre. Shot clock at 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A miss that time would have put him up. Johnson finds MP. Back to Johnson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now, here's Beverly, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Harris against Johnson. 9 feet out. And that one drops for him.
And that's the physicality he has, muscling through contact. Harris uses all of the tools to get his points.
Back to Wallace. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Passes it to Harris. And there's the drive. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got 5.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Harris. Oubre outside. He can't hit that time. The Spurs have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. And it's denied. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Beverly for 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
As his career has gone on, the vision, let's say it's improved for Harris.
MP finds Vassell. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Melton, the bounce pass. Here's Oubre. Rebounded by the Spurs. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Now here's Beverly. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. Can't hit from in close.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Beverly. Harris outside. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Johnson. To the middle, stolen by Beverly. Harris outside. Oubre with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. Melton passes to Beverly over Wallace. Here's Melton. And the layup is good. Melton's got 6 points.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wallace outside. And there's the pass to Bassey. Now here's Vassell.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his 3-point shot. And he's not done growing yet. Well, if there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Marcus Morris is checked in for Bamba. And Robert Covington subbed in for Tobias Harris. Now here is Robinson. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. A different look now. Here's Melton. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Evan Vassell out there with Johnson. Then there's Wallace. And it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Wallace after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Back to Wallace. Wesley against Oubre. Wesley the pass to Bassey. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Harris. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Harris with some finesse to knock down that little mid-range jumper.
Bassey the pass to Wallace. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now, here's Johnson. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Wesley against Oubre. Pass to Melton. Rebound San Antonio. Bassey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Vassell finds MP. Back to Vassell. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's 12 points for Wallace.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Melton against Wallace. Melton, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wallace has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Oubre against Wallace. Launches a 3. Bassey, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's sent back by Wallace. High post Johnson. Lead on him. And Wallace slams it in.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And taken away by Wallace. Johnson up top. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. Well, you look at Wallace. He's been a big-time contributor for his team so far. And we're right in the thick of the season, and he's one back to the top spot.
And with more or less a half a season behind us, he has shown what unlimited potential he has.
I can only imagine what his future is going to be if he stays on this path. He's been so sensational this season.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Timeout called the 76ers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bamba's checked in. To the right side. Here's Branham. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Oubre. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
The 76ers trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lets it go from deep. The 76ers with another miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Wallace kicks to Vassell. Back to Wallace from outside the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. Philadelphia shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Here's Embiid. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. It's Vassell on the wing. Spurs passing it around. Wallace against Oubre. And he makes that one. He's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Back to Beverly. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He ended up with 26 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Wallace the pass to Branham. Driving the lane. The shot missing. Great D that time from Oubre. Inside. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Beverly. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead. Wallace down low. Defended by Beverly. Here's Branham. 20 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs. Robinson comes in for Devin Vassell. Wallace misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. Harris dishes to Covington. Kicks it to Oubre for the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Feeds to Collins. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
Wallace has got 6 assists here tonight.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Now here's Beverly. 8 points for him. Covington trying to break free, and that one's good. Beverly's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Beverly against Wallace. Now the dish to Collins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers making a change here. Morris is... And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
Your Sixers 50, the Spurs 47.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Patrick Beverly out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Spurs. Massey's got 8 rebounds in this game. Like there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Joel Embiid. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Wallace. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
Beverly looking around. Pass to Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
Ball is up on top. Defended by Beverly. Here's Branham. Still yet to score. Count it.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the 76ers. 3-point lead. It's taken away by Wallace. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's Vassell on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Wallace has got his 7th assist here tonight. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
RJ, after dealing DeJounte Murray away in the summer of 2022, the Spurs are intent, it seems, on rebuilding.
Well, they did it right. And with the selection of Victor Wembanyama, the foundation may be in place for another run.
All free throws good from Beverly. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
The 76ers leading by 3. Harris kicks to Melton. Back to Harris. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Harris. Beverly, the pass to Oubre. Embiid with it. Tries again. And Bamba with the lay-in. Bamba's got 6.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Wallace against Beverly. Wallace misses. The 76ers lead. Now Beverly. 14 points for him. Oubre outside. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
To the inside. Beverly. Second shot opportunity. And that one is good. Beverly's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wallace attacking. That shot misses. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 7. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
And they call an illegal screen here. And how about we check the numbers for him?
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 16. And here's Melton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Wallace. He's received the 4th most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting.
And that's the way it should be. As dynamic as he's been this season, it wouldn't be right if he wasn't a part of that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. So it's the Spurs now. 76ers getting the bucket. Kicks it out to Johnson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Johnson's got 9.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson's catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
And the 76ers call time here. And with the reigning MVP in Joel Embiid, Richard, the Sixers feel they have a chance to contend for a title. And now they've got a new coach.
Yeah, they're close. The coaching changes this summer, the roster moves, all designed to get that little edge to put them over the top.
TNT, give him a hand.
Bamba kicks to Oubre. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Embiid. Embiid with the power.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Spurs trail by 8. Wallace outside. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul. And he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time. And the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. And here's MP for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
From the stripe, Oubre, good. 8 points for him.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Philadelphia foul.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Warriors, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Philadelphia. Embiid kicks to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Kept alive. Goes back up. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Vassell. 8 points for him. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Vassell's got 10 points in the game. Pass to Embiid. Back to Melton. Lets it go from 14. Embiid puts it right back. Whoa! Wow!
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Wallace kicks to Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the... His 4th free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
The free throw drops for Melton. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Here's Melton. After the basket by San Antonio, he kicks to Beverly. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
4th team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-pointer team.
Patrick Beverly.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the 3rd. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. A 12-point game. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one.
Assisted.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Harris with it. 4 seconds left. That one, no good. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter.
The Spurs, 71.
A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Can't forget about the board.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Devin Vassell. He's out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Branham in at the 2 guard.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Beverly, the pass to Reed. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wallace. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the basket by Vassell.
The assist.
Oh, those are easy points. That's easy points for Devin Vassell.
The 76ers leading by 8. The pass to Bamba. Here's Reed. Pass to Bamba. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Wallace. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal
Good job to take it right at
team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Free throw good, Wallace.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Beverly against Wallace. Passes it to Reed. And here's Melton. Now here's Bamba. Basket good.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Pass to Branham for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Good work defensively by Johnson.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It's Vassell on the wing. Count that bucket. Vassell's got 11 in the second half. The 76ers leading by 6. The pass to Reed. Bounce pass from Beverly. Bamba kicks to Melton. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Wallace. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This goes to
And now just a 4-point 76ers lead. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Spurs foul.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba. Robert Covington comes in for Paul Reed. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Covington passes to Oubre. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup.
It's so crazy to me that Harris flies under the radar because he can get buckets all over the court, even with quality defense in his face.
Wallace. Rebound by the 76ers. Beverly's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oubre, good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Pass to Branham. On the wing, Johnson. Down low. And the jam by Wallace.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Beverly. It's tipped. Harris against Vassell. Inside, Covington with the steal. And Beverly kicks to Covington. Hands it from downtown.
And stays ready and reacts quickly. Covington is an ideal catch-and-shoot scoring option.
Here's Branham. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Oubre. To the left side wing. Embiid wide open. With nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Embiid's got 14 points here in the second half. Wallace against Beverly. Back to Wallace. Passes to Bassey. Here's Branham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Wallace, the pass to Branham. That one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Oubre. Rebound by Wallace. Spurs trail by 7. Spurs passing it around. Here's Branham, guarded by Embiid. Branham, the pass to Vassell. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Covington. Now the pass to Branham. Bangs home the trifecta. Branham's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
High post Embiid. Covington finds Oubre. Harris outside. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the 76ers lead by 7. Wallace, the pass to Bassey. And here is Johnson. Stolen by Beverly. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Melton's checked in.
Anthony Melton.
Wallace against Beverly. Pass to Branham. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Beverly, the pass to Embiid. And it goes down 2 points. And now it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Oubre against Wallace. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Oubre. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 8 rebounds in this game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's his second personal foul.
Aggressive play by Johnson, pushing through the foul, insisting on getting his shot.
Shooting for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Johnson. Philadelphia leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Covington. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Beverly, the pass to Embiid. 7-foot shot as he pulls it in.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Wallace misses. And the foul called on Embiid. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th personal foul. Second.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. And there's the feed to Covington. Got it. Good job in the low post. Covington's got 5 points now this quarter.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Johnson can't hit. The 76ers leading by 6. Oubre finds Melton. Beverly with the ball. Jacks up a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive, and boy, did he make them pay.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
San Antonio foul. Ronan. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
First free throw is good.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Spurs trail by 11. On the wing, Wallace, guarded by Harris. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Embiid. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Out to Wallace. They need this. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
It's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Wallace, the pass to Vassell. Back to Wallace. And it's blocked. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Embiid. That's his fifth foul.
Fourth team foul.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Beverly. As he pulls it in. He's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Vassell against Oubre. Vassell, the pass to Wallace. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Beverly's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Oubre passes to Embiid. Shot left block. Again, Philadelphia.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. And Beverly kicks to Harris. Misses the three. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Beverly.
And probably coming out of the game anyway.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying...
It's like open heart surgery. You can never while I'm currently checking and recollecting the way it was record stepping, no second guessing and still collect the currency. See the way I'm acting is acting really amazing. Not up for days into my profession, aggression, and my ability to handle it is how I can channel and use it to my advantage and make it work for me. I do what I like, see what I'm like. No media hype, me with a mic, meteorite, fluid and wild, new with a